Hello everyone and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never seen one of my messages before, I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel, all my messages are twin flame related. So if you've been guided to this channel for any reason at all, it could be because you're also on a twin flame journey, because I am a twin soul myself. So trust if you find this channel, it is for a very particular reason, okay? And there could be an answer you're looking for here. So I generally find when I first started this channel, I remember Archangel Michael saying to me, don't worry about the views, don't worry about the subscribers you get, don't focus on the numbers, just you post the messages that are coming through and trust that we will guide everyone to your channel that's meant to be part of your journey and part of your subscribers and things like that. And I didn't know how it was going to work, but I understand it, because everyone who's been guided to me, the majority of my subscribers that I've connected with over the last couple of years, that's all been very aligned, very synchronized, and I now understand what Archangel Michael meant. So trust if you've been guided to this channel, it's for a very particular reason. And as I say, even if you're not on a twin flame journey, many people have emailed me and said they're not even on a twin flame journey, but they just feel really peaceful and calm when they watch these videos. So it could be for a reason you find it, even if you're not on a twin flame journey. So hopefully you stick around. So, and thank you everyone as always for all the love, the beautiful comments. I'm still replying to comments from the last couple of days. I'm getting through them slowly but surely. I like to read every single comment and send back some love in one way or another. So thank you so much to everyone for all the love you send this channel, all the beautiful emails you send to me. I'm just so grateful for the likes, the shares, the subscriptions. So thank you so much. I'm truly blessed and grateful by the connection I have with every single one of you. So thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm already burping a lot. Sorry about that. So let's get into this message. Now, before I do my usual opening prayer and my intention for this message, I think it's very important to say some things might come up this week. Now, I cannot say I'm an expert in planetary stuff or anything like that. I never claim to be. I am at the moment, I'm just kind of learning more about it myself, to be honest. But I know there's a Mercury retrograde happening this week. I think it's towards the end of this week. And what I do know is this week, some things that might come up for you. So feelings of doubt, feeling like you're not good enough, questioning your journey, questioning, am I a twin flame? Am I doing the right thing for my divine purpose? You could have that imposter syndrome where you're thinking, maybe my intuition's not right. Maybe I'm not good enough to go for that job. Maybe I'm not good enough for my person to return to me, that kind of thing. Imposter syndrome, doubts, fear. But I'm here to tell you, if anything like that comes up, it's because it's something that you have to face. If a feeling comes up, an emotion or something like that, a feeling of fear, doubt, worry, concern, anything like that at all, I'm telling you this now at this point, so that if these feelings come up, you know how to deal with them, and you know they're just part of this retrograde that's coming up. So don't doubt yourself. If you have moments of wavering, thinking, maybe I'm not doing something right here, maybe my intuition's not right. Am I on a twin flame journey? I thought I was on a twin flame journey, but maybe I'm not. That kind of thing. Not even just about twin flame journeys, just as a person, if you start having fears and doubts and that imposter syndrome, stop and think, I remember Arlene told me these feelings are going to come up this week. Or maybe other readers have told you as well, not just me. And just think, okay, I can deal with this. I can face it head on. I know this is something that's coming up for me to face. And so find out why you're feeling like that. You know, is it because you're thinking, oh, my person hasn't reached out to me for a year, so maybe they're never coming back, you know, that kind of thing. Focus on that and go, well, that's part of the journey. We're in separation for a reason, and I know I'm going to hear from them. Focus on the positive affirmations and alchemize all the negative feelings. But you have to let the negative feelings come up. You have to let the negative feelings out. They have to go somewhere. So if you need to get angry, you need to cry, do whatever you have to do, but let those negative emotions free, okay? And then that's when once you've set them free, and you have to recognize them, give your feelings a voice, release them, and then heal from it, learn from it. So that's going to come up this week. Also, you're going to have people maybe coming back into your life. People from your past could possibly come up. Some of them, they're meant to be back in your life because they've healed and they're ready to start a new cycle with you, which, fingers crossed for many of you, it's your masculines. They've come back in a more healed way, ready to move into a more balanced cycle with you. But you could have some people that you don't want to hear from your past, who maybe things have ended with badly. There was no forgiveness, no closure, no apologies, things like that. So that's all stuff to look out for this week. With that being said, let's get into this. So I set the intentions with this message to bring through the highest vibration of healing and unconditional love to all who connect with this video. Regardless if you're on a twin flame journey or just passing by and find this video and you just need some extra healing in your life, I set the intention that you receive the unconditional love and healing that comes through this video, channeled through the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. Calling in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home, and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Can also request Archangel Michael that whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home, and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude. And so it is. Okay, so let's clear the energy. Now there's a lot going on here in my third eye. I've got Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, I have a dragon. I'm feeling the heat of the dragon. Which dragon do we have? Which dragon do we have? Rose gold dragon. Unconditional love. Divine love. Peace and love to you all. Peace and love to you all. There's definitely a lot of energies here. This is not really common for when I start a message, so I don't know what this is about, but there's a lot of energies coming through. And now I'm getting tapped on my head. Okay, this could be quite a spiritual message, quite a deep message for someone. Okay, I'm going to get started here and just see what wants to channel through. But you definitely, now I'm seeing a cannonball being shot of a cannon. Like a sudden impact. Now, I don't think this is meant to be significant of war or anything like that. I feel they're saying It's something like it's going to make a bang. Something that's going to happen with a bang. Something that's going to make a big impact. Like something that's going to, yeah, leave a huge impact. Not in a negative way. They're saying not in a negative way. Okay, they're showing me an ostrich with its head in the sand. So clearly somebody needed something here, like a major, like, so the cannonball was almost like a wake-up call to someone, but a big wake-up call, you know, like a big impactful thing that completely shifted them. I just heard the term deliverance. Shattered ego. Shattered ego. And I'm seeing a glass, like a mirror smashing. So this is someone who has experienced something that's left a huge impact in their life. Maybe a huge hole in their life, a huge impact in their life somehow. It's shattered someone's ego. There's a persistent energy here, someone who's very persistent. Now, it could be this person was very persistent in their pursuit to run in this twin flame connection, or it's just saying this person is now very persistent in their pursuit of trying to get back to you, Divine Feminine. There's a lot of energies working with you in this masculine right now. Now, there's a lot of energies here, and I can't name them all because I'm not going to spend him part of the message connecting with every single energy here, but there is the Dragon of Divine Love, which is preparing you both for divine reconnection. Archangel Michael, who's definitely helping you both with your confidence. This person, there was a trauma bond with this person and a karmic energy. And it took a big impact to wake this person up, to create change in this person's reality, this person's perception of their life, yeah, their reality. Thank you for your guidance. So let's see. Now, this doesn't happen very often, but there was clearly a strong message coming through here for someone, and I knew that from the strong energies I felt coming in at the start. This is someone who really wants forgiveness. Now, all masculines want forgiveness, but this is someone who really needs forgiveness. Now, it could be for something they really regret, to do with you or to do with their own past that they never shared with you or something. Let me see what this is. Okay. Ooh. Let's get some water. And I'm using my charms tonight. anyone who's been watching my channel for a few years will know I love a bit of charm action and my dice. I haven't used my charms or my dice for a few weeks, probably for over a month. So I'm going to use my charms tonight and we'll get a bit more energy at the end of what this message is about. It's so hot here in Scotland right now. I don't know if you've seen that episode of Friends when Monica goes to one of Ross's seminars in Hawaii and her hair does not do too well with humidity and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That's me. That's me. I sympathise. So, there's always a relatable Friends episode, isn't there? Always. Balancing act, needing direction, lost in space. So this is definitely the energy of someone who feels unbalanced, has felt a bit lost, whatever this impact with this cannon. Not literally. Okay. It's just the feeling, the impact. Okay. Oh, this one just wants to jump out the deck. Netcaster. Preparations are coming to fruition. Ooh. So something, the Netcaster card is someone who's been preparing and it's almost like preparing and now they're about to finalise the plans. This is someone who's been putting a lot of preparation in and now they're finally going to, you know, it reminds me of you know, when the fishermen put the net out and they just leave the net floating around the water until it eventually fills up. And so this is telling me that someone has prepared for this for a while and now they're about to reap the rewards. Yeah. Lovely. So let's see. Okay. Eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. So this masculine, I'm picking up on here, they have definitely taken a long time to free themselves from a karmic situation. Now it could have been, I pulled the card last night of Jane Eyre and I'm kind of feeling that energy tonight. I told you all that there was, Jane Eyre was a housekeeper, I can't remember the name of her, the guy she worked for, the dude she worked for. But he fell in love with Jane because of her compassion and the way she loved him and her grace and her all the divine feminine attributes. But he was actually married to a woman who was deemed insane. She tricked him into marrying her, and after he married her, he realised she was insane. She was certified insane or legally classed as insane. And so he kept his wife hidden in another part of the house, like an annex of his huge property, but tried to marry Jane because he loved Jane, he wanted to be with Jane, but because his wife was deemed insane, she couldn't sign the divorce papers, so he had to stay married to her. And then he tried to marry Jane while he was still married. So it feels like this person had a real had a trauma bond here with a karmic who they felt they had some sort of loyalty to. And as much as this person, I immediately felt the passion and the love and everything with you, Divine Feminine, they stayed in a situation because of this trauma bond, because of this loyalty, something like that. So, and maybe the karmic they were connected to was slightly unhinged or had some sort of mental health problems or something. But this masculine is now rising above the fray. So the dream thief, refusal of the call. Now, I'm going to get the book for that one because it sounds self-explanatory, doesn't it, when it just says someone, you know, they refused the call. But I just want to clarify because I think this could be someone who ignores their intuition or something, but let me see. I'm not going to do this with everyone, but I can't believe I opened the deck straight at that page. Wow. So rejection of the path of fulfillment and refusal of the call. The dream thief is a soft, so hold on, I won't read all that part out. You are so much more than you know. Now is the time to express what has lain dormant inside of you. Your new adventure is about to begin. This is someone who ignores their intuition. Ask yourself, why are you reverting back to the familiarity of your origin story? And why are you staying wounded and going back to a place where you felt so rejected? Do you talk about how your family moulded you as a child without also acknowledging that you've already become someone else? So this is someone who plays the old stories. Exactly what I felt, trauma bond. They stayed in a situation even though they didn't feel happy there, they felt rejected, they didn't feel good. They stayed there because there was some sort of trauma bond between them and this karmic that felt familiar. Maybe they had been moulded as a child into thinking it was disrespectful to divorce your partner or something like that. You had to keep going and keep trying. But there was definitely some old pattern or old wound with this person that made them refuse the call and not feel they were worthy enough, because they were too busy focusing on the old versions of themselves. And I do feel that that's why there was a huge sort of divine intervention here with that cannonball, something to really make this person get their head out of the sand. Give me a couple more from here, please. I'm not, because I've just realised I'm already 20 minutes in. I really did speak a lot. I don't like speaking that long. So, Will of the Wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. Now, this is about the moments where you think that your life is going down the toilet, okay? And you think, why is everything bad happening to me? Why is that happening to me? Why did I lose my job? Why did my person reject me? Why? It's just saying that there is a reason for all these things, and it's usually to teach you an important lesson, to close out a karmic cycle, to give you some sort of karmic nugget of gold, which was going to help you to move forward. So this masculine definitely refused the call and stayed in a situation despite their intuition telling them otherwise. But also this person is now realising that it was something they had to do because they learned something very valuable about themselves. They're understanding now, they're seeing things differently, because look at the big eyeball there. See, in the magnifying glass. It made them take a closer look at their patterns and exactly what had been holding them back and keeping them stuck. Oh my goodness. So the horseman here is a herald of change, but this is also about movement forward. When something is holding you back, those changes, that shift or be shifted energy, that 555 energy, it's like that cannonball. If you don't move, we're going to basically blast you out of this situation. You have to, because this is all about embracing the change, embracing that change. And you know, this is saying it's time for change. Oops. Yeah, fool's embrace, transmuting all the pain. And that's what I was talking about right at the start of this, about allowing the pain to come up and transmute it, okay? Because this is just saying that, now we had the fool's embrace come out in one of the other decks last night as well. And the fool's embrace is about allowing yourself to feel the loss, grieve the loss, allowing yourself to feel the loss and understand. So I just saw 2, 3, 4, 5. You're allowing yourself to feel the loss, feel what's been holding you back, feel what's been keeping you stuck, and giving yourself that time to grieve and understand why you lost something, or why you know, why something happened the way it did. So this person has definitely been sort of blasted out of their comfort zone here and set on their divine path through divine intervention, and now they're taking time out to look back here and understand they never really fully healed from something here. First breath, beginner's mind. Now, there's some cards I sometimes feel called to read, so let's see. This is the energy of this person. Now they've gone through this. They've gone through this fool's embrace, which is they're transmuting their pain. They're healing from their pain. And the first breath, a fresh start and renewal, curiosity, naturally trusting the path, and the beginner's mind. So when the first breath card shows up for you, it's time to leave the old stories. Exactly what I said. Leave the old stories and the bad tales behind. You have arrived at the new. Take a deep breath and another. Take a deep breath and another. There is nothing else you need to do. Just take in the new world that is revealing itself around you now and trust in your natural curiosity. So that is important. I did feel this person was getting ready to leave the old stories that's been keeping them stuck. With that dream thief, that's all about leaving the old behind. Stop denying stop denying your divine worthiness, okay? Stop denying your divine inheritance. Stop denying your sovereignty because you feel like you have to stay in a toxic situation. So let's see. Take on my glasses for a bit because they're my stronger glasses. I don't know if I need those on yet. The writing's okay in these cards. So let's see. Give me one more from here. Give me one more from here. Let's see. Okay. So it says, many masks, time to show the authentic you. So this masculine's preparing to step up here into a more authentic version of themselves, and the sky dancer surrendering, and right behind that, I love it, the crossing, initiation. So this is someone who is moving into a 5D energy. This is someone who has surrendered to their journey. They're no longer refusing the call, and they're becoming their true authentic self. And that is really a strong transformation energy coming through for this person. So this could be a message for a few of you or one of you, I don't know, but the Dust Devil, moving out of the stagnation. Exactly, because going to say this is in the Magician's Sword, which is Archangel Michael's energy. They're saying this one as well. So look at that, Fortune's Wheel, luck, and the right timing. Now I told you something about it's time for this person. No longer can they have their head stuck in the sand. No longer can they be that ostrich. It's time. And look, 3 cards here. The first card that came out was the Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. This is like Tasmanian Devil for me. I can't do the Tasmanian Devil because I'll just spit all over my camera. But I used to love watching that cartoon. But yeah, this is fast movement, okay? And then we have Archangel Michael's energy here, the Magician's Sword. It says, confidence in your magic. So this is Archangel Michael giving this masculine strength, confidence, valiance. You can do this. You messed up. You denied the call. You walked away from your divine feminine. You stepped off your path. But I still believe in you. The divine still believes in you. You're so worthy to wield this sword. And the farther gate, time to take a bold step forward. Now, I wish I had thought about the word bold step sooner, because earlier on I heard bold step, bold moves. So this person's ready to, they're going through some initiation. They're getting ready to leave the cave. And look at that light streaming in. It's time. It's the right time. And look what's right behind. Wow, okay. Look what's right behind the Fortune's Wheel. New beginning. Moon Maiden, new beginning. So moon energy coming through. But even more so, look what's behind the new beginning. The cosmic womb, which is the divine feminine energy. New beginnings with your divine feminine here. Look, at the start of this message, I told you I saw a mirror smash. Shattered ego. I don't even know what this message means. A vanishing mirror. Ego sublimation. Oh, I'm going to read this. I'm going to read this. Let me read this. I need to know what this means. Because I did see a shattered mirror. Let's see if this means what I think it means. If it does, I will be so happy. Ego sublimation, letting go of self-centeredness and becoming a vessel of positivity. Do you ever wonder if your self-definition has become too rigid, too fixed around what you've come to learn, so that you contract your life into zones of safe versus unsafe? This here is okay, but not over there. Well, this might be risky. Judgment, fear, self-righteousness, and overconfidence are only some of the traits that keep you from evolving right now. I can't believe that. I can't believe it, but I can't believe I can believe that they showed me that and it means that, but there's definitely yeah, and fates. Something here is written in the stars. This is a fated connection written in the stars. That, just what I felt. Shattered ego. Shattered ego. So, I'm just going to pull a few cards from each deck and then I'll get a few, because I don't want to make this too much longer. Split the deck on straddling worlds, wandering between realms. So this masculine has maybe been in that kind of wandering aimlessly for a while kind of energy, of that, you know, their head stuck in the sand, trying not to face up to what they've done, trying not to face up to the fact they've rejected their divine path, because I do feel this person, when they realise they've rejected their divine path, we're like, oh crap. Put on my other glasses. The old glasses switcheroo in this, isn't it? So let's see. Okay, so the tandem bicycle, synchronized alliance or partnership, union, equality and collaboration. Jack and Diane, heartbreak, interference from others, sorrow, grief, funk, sadness, mourning, distress. Right, this is what I was feeling. This person realised they walked away from their divine partnership. They realised that they had walked away from their union. This is someone who definitely believes in divine counterparts. Sorry, my hair's stuck inside my top and it's so hot. I'm already hot enough without having like loads of hair inside my t-shirt. This is someone who believes in divine counterparts. They might not believe in twin flames, but they believe in divine counterparts and soulmates and things. And I think this person realised, like, oh my goodness, I've actually walked away and I caused some sort of separation here with my divine counterpart. The kerosene and the cake here, so, and double Aries, and that is Taurus and Gemini, the other energy from the other cards. So this is a celebration, but this is that cannonball. Something explosive, because I actually think it actually says aggressive, accelerated, igniting, determined, yeah, explosive, powerful. That's that cannon energy. Something had to push this masculine out their comfort zone, had to make them realise that they couldn't just stay in that ostrich mode anymore. They had to truly, yeah, look, see the slingshot. This is forcing people forward, force forward. That divine orchestration. So kerosene and slingshot, this is like forcing someone to launch, you know, time to launch, time to go, time to move. No longer being the ostrich. It's just not happening anymore. We're not putting up with any more of this. Yeah, see, control issues. This person was trying to control the situation. So triple Aries actually, and I think we're in something happening with Aries planetary right now. So Taurus and Aries, the strongest sides coming through right now. Okay, so it says chocolate. So it says satisfaction, perfection, love, romance, treating yourself sweet, rich, smooth and indulgent. The spilled milk. So it just says deep regret, Accidents happen. Try not to sweat it. Making mistakes, learning from the past. You cannot change the past, so time to look at a different perspective. Clean up time. It's been a minor problem. So there could be something, this person's been spending so much time in regret and sorrow over losing their divine partnership that they've been told now there's still a chance to make this right. Okay, there's still a chance to make this work. You can make things sweet again. You can, there's a way to make things right here. There's something good coming out of this. Yeah, exactly. Something sweet on the other side of this. So they earn endings, collapse, dismantling, absence, change of state, some setbacks. So I'm just feeling that the divine said to this masculine, the ending had to happen with this person. That's where I was getting that kind of treasures within the shadows. This person definitely made the wrong choice, but they had to make that choice in order to lead them back to you, in order to make them ascend and see the sweeter things in life here. I do think this is an ending to the stagnancy as well with this person. The cat. The cat is pretending nothing's wrong, apathetic, discord, being very aloof, my way or the highway, unflappable, acting unaffected. I will do what I want when I want to, kind of energy. Scorpio and Cancer energy come through. So the 50-50 card here, so this person has struggled to make a decision, but the 50-50 card is also about taking a chance, like a coin toss, taking a chance. Bodybuilder, someone who's building up strength, courage, fortification, determination. That's Cancerian energy. To try and make a decision here. And the map is someone who's looking to journey towards you now, taking some sort of journey, planning the route, planning a way back to you, I'm hearing. Person of water, so someone who's deep in their emotions, the great mentalist, eloquent, rational. Sorry, this is a person of air, not water. What am I saying? The great mentalist, eloquent, rational, uptight, quick-witted, unintentional, controlling, can be sarcastic, cold and abrupt, and very critical. So this person definitely could be an air sign, but they were just giving air sign energy where they were just being very cold and not very, apathetic cold, pretending like they didn't care about you. Yoga, deep contemplation, finding centre, going within, finding balance, taking a break, inner child healing and meditation. So this person is definitely spending time, quiet time now, trying to figure things out. Okay, so the roundabouts, this is cycles, community, new direction, taking a new route. So I told you this person is planning and taking a new route here. They're planning some sort of route towards you with the map card. They're rerouting. And the shield here, defensive, protective, supportive. Now, I feel this person has been very defensive of their heart and stuff like that, but I also feel this person is now feeling like they really want to strengthen and support their bond with you. Yeah, so something about the autumn time, the full moon, the queen. So something could have happened in autumn time. Autumn time could be significant. That could have been when you met this person, when you went into separation, or something like that, birthday season. But the autumn just gives me the energy of the old dying away. So dynamite, excitement, explosive, passion, action, suspense, destiny, powerful, power keg, fantastic, energetic, change, explosive. And there's that explosive energy again. With the cannon we got at the start. So, sorry, we've got Leo and Sagittarius and Aries, Taurus with the symphony. So this is now working in harmony together. And on the bottom of the deck, yes. So I've been hearing the word yes a lot today, right? And I was thinking about my own journey, my own soul's journey. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all my past lives, but I've always said yes to God. I've always answered the call. In fact, some of my lifetimes that I've said yes really impacted history, me saying yes to God. And today I kept on hearing something about say yes. And I was just wondering who it was from or what it was about. I didn't know if it was a message to me or something like that from my masculine or something. But now seeing this card of yes, I feel this masculine has finally said yes to the divine because they refused the call. I feel they finally said yes, but I'm also feeling there's something this person wants to ask you, and they're really hoping that you say yes. Bonfire. Enthusiasm, energy, intense joy, passion, exhilaration. There's something exciting this person wants to ask you now. The energy of spring here, which is new beginnings. So autumn is the old dying away, spring is the new coming in. And there's something this masculine is very excited to talk to you about with this new beginning. And there's definitely an energy of saying yes to something. So the well, deeper meaning, community, hidden emotion, true feelings about to be shared, perception, looking deeper, providing for you, and deeper consciousness. So I feel this person's going to ask you if you can allow them to yeah, look, home and heart, to provide for you, to help you build some sort of home life, stability with each other. Let's split the deck. Oh my goodness. Look what I split. I thought I split the deck on the Phoenix. I lifted the Phoenix out to put on the table and it goes right behind it. The Ostrich. So avoidance, closed-minded, refusing to face reality. Exactly. And the Phoenix, transformation, eternal soul, resurrection, rebirth, rising from the ashes. This cannonball blew this ostrich out of the ground and transformed them into the Phoenix. And microphone, good news is on the way. Broadcasting, expression, strong opinions, making something known, current events, public speaking, speaking truth, communication, social media, being heard and speaking up. So this person could be about to contact you through social media, but they are about to communicate somehow. Oh my goodness. How synchronized is this from the messages that I got at the start? Wow. Powerful synchronization. Okay. I'm not going to get any tarot tonight because I don't feel it's necessary, especially when I'm pulling some charms in a moment. And I've given you some signs that are relevant there. So fire, there was a lot of Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra. Yeah, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah. Some earth, some air, and some fire, and a bit of water. Yeah, all signs really. Give me a few fortune cards that best describe this situation. I'll just let them all come out and then we'll pick them up in a moment. Thank you. Oh, that one disappeared underneath my crystals. Come back. Come back could be significant. Because I'm just hearing that song. Please hurry, why don't you come back? Please hurry. I want you to stay for good this time. Maybe this person knows that they've done too much in the past, that they've pushed you away every time. And this time they want you to stay for good. Or maybe you're hoping this person will come back and stay for good. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's see what else wants to come through for this connection. Give me a couple more. Oh. Let's see. A couple more, please. And just one more. One more. Thank you. Okay, now spring and autumn are very significant. March and autumn are very significant. And we have the dog, so it says protection from a powerful friend. So this person is definitely, remember I told you this person's protecting this connection. So let's see what else came out here. Let's get them all gathered up here. The Pale, time to get out of the situation. Exactly. This masculine was not leaving the situation. Divine intervention. Time to get out of this situation. Exactly. The Target, a goal-orientated person. So this person is now, they're heading exactly for what they want now, and that's you, Divine Feminine. They're on their way to you. So an older woman and a woman. So you're a woman and you're also an older woman. So this dealings with a woman and dealings with an older woman. So you could be an older, more mature lady. And the Divine Feminine could be a more mature lady, a bit like myself, you know, mature, wise, beautiful grey hair. So you could be an older woman. The Shield, again, that Shield energy. You need to defend yourself, but I don't feel it's you're defending yourself. I feel this person is now defending you, because the Dog card and this card, this person now wants to defend this connection. So the Lily, spiritual love, yes, I felt that, this beautiful spiritual loving connection. So the Pigs here as well, which just says beware of greed. So maybe this person definitely thought they could have it all. They thought they could stay in their codependent situation, or their dependent situation with someone who they had a trauma bond. They found it hard to, you know, they were both as toxic as each other, but they found it hard to release the other. Family matters, yeah, exactly. And it could have been the person that your masculine was connected to that was this greedy energy, who was trying to keep your masculine stuck and connected to them for financial gain. They may know your masculine's about to come into some divine inheritance or step up into his divine masculine energy, and they knew he was going to get some sort of blessing from God for that. So the tent, this was only a temporary situation. So your person was only meant to stay in that karmic situation temporarily, but they stayed too long because there was a trauma bond there. The Crown, honour and respect will come to you now. So this masculine now sees you as your queen. They have so much love and respect for you, and I think they're ready to prove that with the Lily card with their spiritual love. Rose, romance is in the air for you. So, oh yeah, this person definitely, they're coming in here with intention here to really show you that they understand where they've gone wrong here in the past with you. Let me see. Okay, I'll pull some charms in a moment. Can I get some more cards here, please, for this? Give me a bit more overall energy for what's going on here with this connection. Afraid. It's time to let go of your fears and insecurities. Ostrich energy, see? This person refused to call. They turned their back on their divine feminine. They refused to, you know, they refused to give to, another bad hair day. It's just the heat. I just feel so hot right now and humid. They refused to give to this connection, and they turned their back on their divine journey. They refused to call because they were staying in some sort of toxic trauma bond situation. You know, very much like a Bonnie and Clyde situation. Yeah, free will. Yeah, they took their free will and they turned their back on their divine journey. But let me see the energy they're in now. They were afraid. They had insecurities about accepting their divine journey here. Timing. Timing is everything. Divine timing is everything. Something is changing here. And again, I'm getting that it's time. It's the right time. Heaven. So it says your loved ones are always with you. So this masculine has been very much guided now by spirit. Spirit's telling this masculine it's time. That's why the divine intervention happened. Yeah, separation. I feel Spirit saying to this masculine, it's time to face up to things and face up to the reality of what's really going on here with this connection, because I've got the denial card, seeing the truth in the situation. It's time to see the truth in this separation with your person, and it's time to make that change. It's time to make that change here. Ask your angels for help on how to do it. That's all about ask your angels for guidance. Chemistry, insane chemistry. This connection has insane chemistry. So this person now knows that what they had with you was not just lust. It was not just like a flash in the pan temptation. It was some sort of powerful chemistry. I need your forgiveness. See? Forgive. I feel this person could have tried to, like, I don't know if they went to some sort of practitioner or something like that and asked the practitioner to try and cut cords or something, because I just feel this person needs your forgiveness, because I feel that they tried to do something to really turn their back on their divine journey. Thinking of you, you're on someone's mind right now. Yeah, sacrifice. I feel something, this person could have tried to sacrifice their divine journey or something like that under pressure from some sort of toxic karmic here. You know, like we'll go to a psychic and get this cord removed or something like that. But you can't remove a twin flame cord. You can't cut the cords of the twin flame, and I think it's only just made things that could be that cannonball that they needed. So, pause before taking action. So this person is getting ready here. They're paused and they're ready to take action, but they're coming in, they're returning. Someone from your past is about to return. Tell me what this person returning is hoping to achieve here. So I want to end the disagreement between us. It says, can we agree to disagree? So this person wants to end the disagreement. They want to rekindle this friendship with you. It's like the best successful loving relationships are good friends also. So they want you both to make friends again. They see the value in this connection. They see how much you love them. But they did try to separate themselves from this journey. But yeah, the transformation. This person thought they could remove themselves from the twin flame journey. I just got the deck on commitment. Will you say yes? This person definitely tried to, and I think it's because they could have been in a toxic relationship where there was just some sort of trauma bond. They felt loyalty in the connection they were in. They couldn't get over you. They couldn't move on from you. So I feel this person may have taken some advice from someone who told them, oh, just cut the bond, cut the cords with this person. Maybe they were advised by their karmic or something. I don't know what this is, but yeah, this person really wants to heal and wants your forgiveness here. I've never had that message come through ever on this channel. This is the very first time that I've picked up that energy. So I know it could be significant. This is someone who I think they tried to, they sensed they had a divine journey, they sensed they had a divine connection with you, but they were too afraid to leave their karmic situation. They knew the karmic was dependent on them. They could have been dependent on the karmic if they had a shared trauma bond, and therefore they thought, I'll have to sacrifice my divine journey. And it could have been, you know, okay. So, Katie and Hubble, I can't show you because of copyright, and opposites attract. Now, Katie and Hubble, the way we were, two people that were destined to be together. They had a powerful love. They couldn't stay away from each other, but they just somehow couldn't get together long term. because there was societal things in the way. You know, they were just very, very different, and they couldn't balance out their differences enough to make it work, despite the love. So this is telling me this person might be looking back and reminiscing now of the past and wishing that they had tried to make things work with you. Let's see. Give me one more card. I'm going to get some charms. So, Will and Louisa, bittersweet love. Now this is all about sacrifice and love as well. How Will kind of martyred himself. Louisa was his carer. She was taking care of him. They were fated to come together, and they fell in love. But he knew he was holding her back because of he felt like he was dependent on her, not codependent. He felt like he was dependent on her, and therefore it wasn't a fair love, and therefore he made the ultimate sacrifice to let her have her freedom. So definitely there could be something about that as well. Maybe your masculine thought they were setting you free. So Tristan and Yvain, fated meeting. So this is Tristan and Yvain from Stardust. They were fated to meet each other because he was supposed to ascend to become king, and the only way for that to happen was him to meet Yvain and to find the strength and courage to overcome his karmic lessons. He was obsessed with a karmic, so to speak, who was treating him really badly, but then he fell in love with the actual woman he was fated and destined to meet, who gave him the strength to overcome his enemies and rise to being king. So definitely, and we got that crown, so you definitely have that. You and this person, it was a fated meeting to help you both to ascend in different ways, but definitely to make this person see their own self-worth. So let me see, I'm going to get some charms. I'm going to pull an angel card. Let's see a message from the angels, and then I'll get a message from your person, and then a charm to close out. So let's see. I'm not going to get many charms, just a couple. So what message do the angels have? What is your guidance for this connection? I do feel this person wants your forgiveness now, because this person is transformed. They, you know, they did go through a lot. Because of the decision they made, I feel they could have received some karma. Something like that. Okay, I'm going to split the deck here and get a message from the angels. I don't usually do this, but they're telling me to do it, so I follow the rules. I do what I'm told. So, oh my goodness. Communication. Oh, that is crazy to me, because when I was shuffling the deck earlier, this card came out and I put it back in. I thought, I'm not going to read it. If it's meant to come out later, I'll put it back in. Now, I shuffled that deck loads of times, and then they told me to split it. And Archangel Jophiel on the bottom. So I'll take that as well. Okay. So communication. The angels remind you that being spiritual is about being genuine and honest. When you speak from the heart, others feel the resonance of truth and trust you even more. Talk positively, focus on the good in life, and you will feel happier and healthier for it. Communication is a two-way process. Listen with interest and respond openly to others. This will improve all relationships. Communicate constantly with Source, using prayer, which is asking, and meditation, which is listening. Always keep channels of communication open, be a bridge to others' hearts and minds. Ask your angels to step into your aura now and communicate in a higher way through you. Your affirmation: I communicate clearly and honestly. So I can't believe, even shuffling the deck and splitting the deck, that came through. That's just crazy to me. So Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, drawing wisdom from source. Ask him to illuminate you and help you to connect now with your own deep knowing. He will also help you to learn and absorb information. So if you are studying or involved in any form of education, divine assistance is available to you now. Call on Archangel Jophiel for decisions and strength. He will help you to remove any negativity and become more open-minded, clear and wise about your choices. The angels remind you that it's time for you to wear the golden cloak of wisdom and visualize yourself surrounded by golden light and just be wise. I connect with my inner wisdom now. So there we go. This is someone who's definitely opened up to their higher self now. They've answered the call after refusing the call, but they're also understanding their wisdom. They're opening up to their wisdom. They could be working with Archangel Jophiel as well. So let me get a message. Get a message from my own deck tonight. Why not? Give me some messages from this masculine and I'm going to pull a couple of charms here. Okay. So yeah, I do feel this person really needs your forgiveness. You know, if they tried, oh yeah, look what came out. I say that I need to make things right between us. I really feel like if you told this person or you said to this person, we have a soul contract, we have a divine connection, we are meant to be doing something divine together, working for the divine, don't let this person may have asked someone for help, like, or they could have went to their karmic and said, you know, this person's saying we have a soul contract or something like that. And they may have been told that if they cut the cords or something with you, it means they wouldn't need to accept the... I just feel that someone encouraged this person to do that. I'm so in love with you. And I feel that if this person tried to cut cords, it only just deepened, because trust me, if you try to cut cords with your twin, it does only intensify the connection. I know, because I tried it myself. You think, oh, that's okay, that's over with, I can move on with my life now. Then wham, cannonball. So definitely there's been a divine intervention here over this person who was just doing an ostrich. Let's see, what else does this person want us to know? I was chasing all the wrong things. So this person definitely was too focused on their 3D karmic life, and they may have been, and as I say, there was some sort of trauma bond with them and a toxic karmic here. They may have had shared interests, you know, money and greed, and remember, we've got to beware of greed. They were maybe both too invested in money. Will you move in with me? Now that card's never come out, so someone definitely could be trying to look for a home for the two of you. They want you to move in with them. Maybe that's what the yes is, because remember I got this person's going to ask you a question and they want commitment, and I got the heart and home. Yes. Oh my goodness, this person's going to ask you to move in with them. My goodness, yeah, that's it. I got the heart and home card, I'm sure I did. I regret my poor choices in the past. I need to make things right between us. I am so in love with you. I was chasing all the wrong things. Move in with me. I regret my poor choices in the past. The thought of you want to make me want to drive to your house. So this person's feeling the intense passion between you now. I regret not speaking my truth to you sooner. So this person feels bad that they've stayed silent for so long. Definitely communication. We got that in the angel deck as well. Honest communication. And listening with honesty as well. So I'm about to contact you. 555, did I not say 555 earlier? Divine intervention, sudden change, 555, I'm going through major changes. You're always in my heart. I'm about to contact you. Wow. I didn't believe you could love me. So this person may have just tried to cut the cords with you because they thought it was easier and it was causing too much pain in their heart because they thought they weren't worthy of you or something. So let me pull a few charms My meshes are definitely getting longer and longer these days, but I can't really do much about it. I just saw 144 again. So let me get some, give me a couple of charms for this connection to close out. Just a couple. Okay. I said a couple and I got like 50. So the turtle, the slow and steady wins the race, but someone could have a turtle as their spirit animal or something. Now, I've only pulled this out twice in all the years I've had these charms. It is my golden wedding ring. It signifies commitment, promise, eternity, the circle of life, but it's more to do with commitment, and there's some sort of commitment coming in here. And I have hundreds of charms in that box. The owl, so wisdom. Someone could have an owl spirit guide. The owl is also Sagittarius energy. So now this is a pine tree, but I always get kind of Christmas vibes off it. So pine trees, forest could be significant, but also autumn and winter time could be maybe a winter wedding or something. I don't know. Who knows? After seeing that gold ring. The key here I always signify as new beginnings. The key to someone's heart, unlocking a new beginning, unlocking a new chapter. Remember, leaving the old stories behind. What's this here? Oh, another key. Double key. Oh my goodness, strong energy of new beginnings. I've got the Eiffel Tower here, which is my, obviously, someone with French connections who is connected to France. But also, when the Eiffel Tower comes out, that suggests to me romance and proposal. And the fact I had, I heard, will you say yes? I can't remember, find it again now. Will you say yes? The gold ring and the Eiffel Tower. Romantic offer coming in for sure. Oh my goodness, another turtle. So two turtles. And one slightly bigger, so masculine and feminine. Trust. Another card, another word of trust comes through. We got that in a card earlier as well. Trust. It's forever, look, forever. Look at my hand shaking. Family. So family, I can't look at my hand shaking, that's crazy. So family could have been significant here, or this person now sees you as their family. What does this say? It says, live your dreams. So you and this person are going to have the life of your dreams when you come back together. The golden butterfly, so that gold energy coming through. Ooh, Archangel Gabriel, that judgment energy with the bugle here, or somebody could play the trumpet or the French horn or something like that. Somebody could play a brass instrument. Look, we have a love heart here with music notes inside of it, just as I picked up the wind instrument. So somebody could be very musical, or somebody could love music with the heart, with the music note inside it. We have the ballet shoes, which signify power, persistence, perseverance, but somebody could be a trained dancer, or they could have trained in ballet dancing as a child or something. The aeroplane, travel, long distance, yeah, global. You and your person could be from different parts of the world. Sorry, and there's just two here I can't quite lift. So one is a little star. So when you wish upon a star, wishes coming true. And a beautiful little lotus flower looking butterfly. So another cute little butterfly there. So huge transformation energy, definitely a commitment coming in. Will you say yes? Will you move in with me? And the keys. Oh yes, the 2 sets of keys. And if you move in with someone, you both have to have a key. 2 sets of keys. Will you move in with me? Heart and home. Someone's going to ask you to move in with them for sure. I cannot. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Sorry it's another long one, but that's just the way it goes. The messages are coming through in their fullest, with their fullest message possible, and it means you're getting a start, middle and an end. So that's the way it's supposed to be. So take care everyone, sending love and blessings. God bless you, your home, your family and your pets, and God bless your union to come in with your special person very soon. Dearest everlasting Father, as we all move on with our day or night wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. Take care everyone, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Namaste.